How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
God's grace really amazes me, and it touches me so deeply. Coming from a life of pain, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have this peace that's within me. I wouldn't have any hope at all. So keep putting your faith and your trust and your hope in God.
God is amazing. If I could find the words to find him, I guess it's wonderful. I don't know, there's just no word that can define him. I'm just so grateful that I found a purpose in life.
I believe that it's important that I have God in my life because of the way I can see what would happen to my family if we didn't have God in our lives. Here and there we have our struggles, our big ones and our small ones, and I could already see how far it would go if we didn't have God in our lives, if we didn't believe in God, if we didn't read the Bible. I mean, it would be so terrible for us because, how would a person live their life if they didn't have someone they can run to, someone like God that they can run to, someone like God that they can believe in to be
So
there.
keep putting your faith and your trust and your hope in God, because without God, you would just continue being lost in this world. You would keep searching everywhere for answers, but all along, God has those answers that you need.
So, and that's just to serve him. And I believe that's the reason why we need God in our life, because a lot of people, they don't know the reason or the purpose in their life, because they're just living of this world. They're just trying to enjoy themselves, trying to be happy. But I thank God for his grace to just come down here and to send his son for us, to rescue us, so that we have a purpose. We have a purpose to serve our Father, serve a purpose to just give our life to him, to offer our life to him.
God is calling us to show the people who are lost that there is a God that loves them. Why we suffer is to grow more, to learn from our experiences and teach others that God will be the one to provide everything, to cover all the hurt and the loneliness in our lives. And he's going to fill it. He fills every hole in our hearts. So just go to him. Humbly just ask for God's love and he'll give it to you freely. Not that hard.
I believe that it's important that we have God that I have God in my life because of the destruction that would come to my life if I didn't have God in my life. And that's another reason why I'm so grateful to have Him in my life, because of all the good things that have been happening to my family. And I thank God so much for all of that.
So even when life is so chaotic and your problems and your struggles are always overwhelming you, don't ever give up on God. Don't ever underestimate what He and His grace can do for you, because in the end, God will always give you the victory that you need. It's just sometimes we have to wait for it. We have to wait for the answers that we need. We have to wait for our victories. And I know
God changed my life so much. I didn't know what to do. All I did was, honestly, I was lost. I was confused, and now God has blessed me so much with so many blessings. Like, for example, music. I never have imagined how far I would have gotten with music, but thanks to God, He's multiplied my talent so much, and I'm just so thankful for that. And why I need God in my life is because He gives me comfort, He gives me peace. And you know, He's that always person I can look forward to run to Him when I'm in trouble, when I'm carrying so much burden.
Not that hard.
And I'm just thankful for that.
A perfect God loves an imperfect person like me. That's amazing, and that's the most greatest thing, most amazing thing ever, is God's love and His grace. It's just everything. There's no words to describe Him.
2 Corinthians 12:8, it says, 3 times I begged the Lord to take it away. Each time He said, my gracious favor is all you need. My power works best in your weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may work through me. Since I know it is all for Christ's good, I am quite content with my weaknesses and with insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong.
I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my